the chessboard course by David Howe and Magnus Carlsen, two of the greatest players, finding a way in the ending. So you can get that course on sale. Just go to Chessable, and I'm going to have to get myself a copy.
I didn't pay Simon to say this. I did not pay Simon to say this.
A beer later will do. That's fine. And it's a done deal. So,
He kind of tends to adopt this type of opening, but doesn't choose the most aggressive lines. Like, for instance, he'll perhaps put his pawns on d6 and c6, like he did against Anish yesterday.
But in a situation where he's
probably considered one of the most riskiest openings against e4, and we've only really seen it in the tour when black needs to win, right?
Yeah.
So we've seen it before when black really needs to win, he plays this way.
But he did say in the interview against Anish, he said, he was also in a drawing in a situation where Anish needed to win the final game, and he said, he figured it was going to be a sharp game anyway, so why not just initiate the battle from the beginning?
I'm more surprised by Hans's move knight f3, because that's this system that White's playing is one of the more passive ways to play.
Solid.
It's solid, which you need to win.
unambitious.
Yeah, unambitious. You're playing Magnus. The only way he won that first game.
The pressure is still on black to challenge White's beautiful pawn centre there, and
bottom is crouching there, ready to jump forwards. And it's an underrated opening, and you can also check out my chessboard course there.
It's also on sale.
Everything's on sale over at Chessable at the moment. So
I think Magnus has bought it. Is that what inspired?
That Hippo course. If you give us 2 hours, we'll show you a lean and mean counter-attacking system for black. You can play against everything. I like it.
That's right. It's a nice system for lazy people.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically, that's it is.
Calling Magnus lazy?
I wouldn't say Magnus is lazy, but some of us are.
It's a good thing to have this kind of ready-made. It was John Erms who taught me the expression, born in the bag, ready in 5 minutes, And sometimes you need this type of opening in your life, something that you can just master, know some tricks here and there.
He's gone for it with a double fianchetto, really the Hippo, and this move is actually one of the critical moves against the Hippo where White pushes. And the good thing with Chessable, again, another great thing, interesting of course, you get a free 1 hour video of it, so you basically get a free lesson, and then you can decide if you like it or not. And nearly every course has got that. Before you buy it, have a little look at the free 1 hour video, and there's also a 30-day back money guarantee. So I don't know if you guys have done it for your one. So you've done the same. So you get a 1 hour lesson with David and Magnus for free. That's great, yeah. So really good stuff.
It's entertaining.
Definitely, and it's well worth buying the video actually. Yeah. Because I must admit, at times I didn't watch the video, and then suddenly I started watching the videos, and then within 1 hour, I was like, okay, this is what I have to do, and you kind of get a feel for the author, you get a feel for what should be played, much more than if you're just there reading. So definitely well worth it. And like you say, David's given lots of golden nuggets of information. You wouldn't necessarily get that from just text. Much better to have that interaction.
I remember when I was studying, I was lazy. So I would sometimes just skip class and think, I can just read up on this. But someone told me you learn a lot more effectively by using your ears, listening, than by reading and using your eyes. So the videos, great idea.
Yeah. And you also get emotions as well, because the more emotions you have to it, so say for instance the author is super charming, funny, you kind of remember those moments, and what's happening?
I see a look on your face, David. What's happening?
An unfortunate mistake, and I think a miscalculation by Hans Niemann. And first of all, the queens had come off. I said that was the one thing you don't want to do against Magnus Carlsen. We've seen his only real Achilles heel is getting attacked, getting...
I do.
Yeah.
This is my idea.
And now that you've lured away the white bishop can no longer come back to protect its rook, and this pin probably results in a win. Yeah, this would have been very nice, very flashy. And okay, Magnus didn't spot that one. Yeah, I really like it. Tactics do work in the favour of the side who's got better coordination, so it makes sense. But okay, Magnus went for a more mundane approach, and now the white king steps forward.
I guess you can do the same kind of idea. Like, I mean, does Black have to actually think about his king's safety? And Magnus says, no, I don't need to worry about the king. It's perfectly okay. And now the big threat is just to attack the pawn on f2.
Yeah, now your king is probably totally safe, right? And the white bishop is just passive.
Simon, g5 is always a good move.
It's always a good move. Whenever you can play it as black, you've got a good position. So,
and this one, the white bishop cannot capture this pawn because then you lose defense of the key f2 square, and black trades rooks and wins. So the white.
Do we have a result?
We have a result. Wow. It's over, a win for Magnus Carlsen in war as well. He ends up winning the match against Hans Niemann. Some words being exchanged by the two, and we see some smiles as well. We like that. Sportsmanship. And Magnus Carlsen, second day in a row, he wins the match in the rapid portion to take all 3 points. It's 0